Dance in higher education has always been a question for a lot of people, and it was a question for me. I didn't see why it should be in higher education. I was a professional ballet dancer. That's where you do it, not in your college classes. But as a 20-year educator here at Principia, I've seen that in college and university settings, there's this amazing ability for dance in particular, but all of the performing arts, to put theory into practice in a way that other things don't necessarily do. I think the unique thing about the Principia dance program is that we want everybody, and that's been so cool. That was a conscious decision a long time ago, and the programming really does allow people to feel not just welcome, but like they can succeed. We do have a program that expands their horizons so that they feel that they can choreograph, that they can lead others, that they can write and speak about the arts in a coherent, inspiring way. For the last 8 years, we've been able to bring in absolutely world-class choreographers and guest teachers, teaching artists, to do a workshop that we run during winter break. It's really been centered around Amanda McCarrow and the Antony Tudor work, and we've been able to bring in John Gardner, her husband, for the last 5 years, and he's made some wonderful ballets for us. It actually is world premiere stuff. I mean, every time he does a new ballet for us, it is a world premiere when we perform it. It says a lot about him as both an artist and as a person, that he was willing to do that he was actually eager and excited to do that, and to see where that took him choreographically and artistically and creatively. And he's come up with 4 really, really beautiful, extremely different ballets. For the students, I think it's life-changing. It both gives them a peek at the professional world, but that's not the really big thing. The really big thing is that they get to see world-class artists who are also really, really good people. We've brought in a number of really high-caliber professionals who they teach the students something different every time, but this workshop that we've been developing has been very, very special, I think, for everybody. Having a renovated Morey that was more interdisciplinary, where we had theater and music all entwined there. Certainly technical things like a sprung floor and good sight lines and stage. The stage is now my studio, and it would be wonderful to take that back to it being a stage. I think that those changes and upgrades and revisioning would really give the dancers a different space. My main interest in Morey has always been, though, this collaborative feeling, that you actually have, theater folks in rehearsing, and then you have the dancers coming in, and maybe they're doing something together. And I think that inclusion of the performing arts, especially, the visual arts are wonderful too, but I see the inclusion of our 3 performing arts really being able to happen in Morey with this kind of a redo, versus we're kind of in our silos right now. And having a really capable, smaller theater where students could put on their own work. Cox is a little intimidating. I do my big shows there, but a student's not going to put on something over there. It would be nice to have that kind of access for the students. Also, having visiting people come in and having that be a place for a lot of these visiting artists to come and perform and run workshops, and I think it would be much more conducive to that than any space we have right now. It's just wonderful to be able to offer a program that everyone feels included, everyone feels challenged, and they come out just better. It's been so cool about this program and watching it now for the 12 years that I've been in charge of it. is that there are students who walk in who go, I don't dance at all, but I really want to. And 2, 3, 4 years later, they're my best dancers. They're just unbelievable. And that's where this kind of a program actually speaks to those students and allows them to find out, where does this fit in my life? And how can I do this, you know, to the glory of God, but that necessarily blesses me. And then it blesses everybody else. And that's really an amazing activity.